guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Let's grab our tea, grab our tree, grab our drink, do whatever we need to do to get comfortable, because Tasha, me, is going to spill the tea. Straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. Remember, guys, these are timeless, general, and collective readings, so they may or may not resonate from start to finish. You know your story best, so put yourself where you belong. If the shoe don't fit, don't make it, Cinderella. I love you guys, okay? So let's clear you off with the Palo Santo and the sage. I hope you've had a beautiful night, beautiful day, wherever you are in the world, okay? I love you. Thank yous for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, the donations. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it, and I read every single one of the comments. So, let's tap in, okay? Ancestors, for my light seeds, star seeds, indigo children, elect ones, divine feminine, divine masculine, what are we tapping into? What's the overall energy? It's you're not for everyone. This card keeps coming out. It keeps coming out, guys. You see me shuffling. You see me grab from the middle of the deck. Embrace your weirdness. This is the cosmic heart. Nothing there. It says devotion, potency, and making love to life. I'm going to take the heart of the deck, and it's loosen your grip. Somebody feels like they're descending into the pits of their own despair. Somebody needs to loosen their grip, find coping mechanisms, because whatever coping mechanisms they have, it's causing them a descendance, a fall, because of an addiction. Now, somebody's going to need to let God in, okay? Whatever God is to you. We all have a different idea of God. As long as you're not hurting yourself or another, then you're on the right path, guys. Cosmic heart, okay? Devotion, potency, and making life a moving prayer. Now, somebody needs a little bit of prayer. So let's take a moment, everybody, to pray for those who are struggling, who don't have the voice to speak up just yet, okay? So let's take some time for them. And let's get going. We learned this lesson, okay? So this is why we're loosening to life. We're being a very authentic with what we love, with our cosmic heart. You know that you're not for everyone. So it's okay. You're embracing your awareness. You're facing your true north. You're rebelling out. Ancestors, what's the rebel deck? It says, beyond the mind, the heart beats. Somebody may be in, I like to call analysis paralysis, okay? They're stuck because they think and think and think. So this person, you take it as it resonates, guys. Put yourself where you belong. This could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody you know nothing about. You know your story best, guys. Past, present, future. Remember that. It's fluid. But beyond the heart, beyond the mind, the heart beats. And be the hunter, not the hunted. And nothing there. Now, somebody wanted to hunt after you. They saw you as prey. So this is a predator, right? Not realizing that you are very wise, very, very wise, and you could be very predatorial as well. However, you have learned from the experiences of your past to not keep playing the same cycles. Now, I really do feel somebody is in their shadow, okay, and have to do a lot of shadow work to accept who they are and what they've been through and what they need to do in order to move forward. It's the hope, right? Helping other people evolve. So we're installing hope, not just in ourselves, but in others. And somebody needs this right now. So we're going to dive in. I got 2 new decks. So thank you to everybody who does donate back to the channel through PayPal. It gets us new cards and stuff like that. I truly appreciate it, guys. So we have the Shadow Work Oracle here and the Wise Witch Oracle, okay? So we're going to use these 2 cards right now to see what the overall energy is before I get into the tarot. So ancestors, what's the shadow? What shadow work are we doing? Remember, we're all doing work. None of us are exempt from the healing, guys, and healing is linear. As soon as you think something is done healing, another trigger comes up, okay? That's why we have to give ourselves grace. And some things we will never heal from. So we have to give ourselves grace as well. Fear. Okay, so somebody has anxiety, oppression, and phobias. So somebody's scared. It's fear. It says, Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding light. So somebody needs to face whatever they're scared of, this darkness within themselves. Be the hunter, not the hunted. They have to hunt after themselves. They can't just sit around and allow these dark entities, people, places, things to take a hold of them. You cannot just sit back and let these energies take a hold of you. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to face that fear and guilt. It's because somebody is feeling very guilty because maybe they were scared of you, or maybe they put a lot of fear, tried to install fear in you. Take it as it resonates. It says remorse, shame, and regret. That's what somebody is feeling right now because of this fear. They were trying to hunt you. Now they're the ones who are being hunted. See what happens? And it's because beyond the mind, the heart beats. So somebody is realizing and putting two and two together. The reason why people are so hateful towards you is because you are in their head constantly and they feel guilty. It says release the chains of the past mistakes and embrace the growth they bring. Somebody needs to embrace the growth no matter what. Even if you're, chilling by yourself 24/7, that's okay. You really accomplished a lot to be able to have that peace in your life. Don't ever feel less than just because. I promise you, all these people with big crowds, they're not very happy because those people in the big crowds, they there's little cliques inside the big cliques, and then people talk about people, and it's not peace. It's not peace. Peace is priceless. And it says resistance. It says opposition, refusal, and denial. Like somebody really denied you, now feels guilty because of some kind of fear. Somebody is basing their whole life in fear. And it says go with the flow and be open to life changes. This is what you did. You went with the flow. Even if you knew people, places, things weren't doing you justice, you still went with your heart. You opened yourself up. You loosened your grip because you knew if you were trying to control other people, inevitably you were going to get controlled and then go back into the same cycles that you tried so hard to get out of. Now, this is why you have the tools to help people herb. Now, somebody could be a herbalist. Male, female, it's irrelevant. It says, nature's gifts are abundant. Utilize herbs for healing and magic. Somebody needs to start going inwards. There's a gift, but it's mystery. Somebody is not tapping into their north node, what they want, what their true purpose is, because they're too busy catering to other people. Now somebody may be in isolation, really evaluating the situation and where they stand and what they have to do in order to get themselves out. But it's analysis paralysis. So what's happening is they're thinking too much. It's still keeping them stuck. They know they need to get up. They need to do something. But it says unlock ancient secrets. The past holds the key to your future. So somebody needs to go back in order to move forward. But when they go back, they feel this resistance. They're scared. They're scared of the demons or the dark energies that they chose to play with. This is why you have to be careful what you play with at the end of the day. It's balance. Wow. You're bringing balance, okay? It says harmony with nature is key. Connect to the elements of balance and wisdom. Somebody needs to connect with nature. They're going to find their true purpose, that key. You have the key. And so does a lot of other people, but they need to remember that they are worthy enough. Some people are walking around zombies, feeling like they're not good enough because of traumas that have happened. Listen, we can't stop life from happening. We can't. But what we can do is try to loosen our grip and understand that we have only control of ourselves. And God, Creator, Source, is only going to give us as much as we can handle. Okay? And sometimes it feels like it's overwhelming and we can't handle the situation. But I promise you, everything with time can heal. But it needs to be intentional. So as much as you're putting all that dark thoughts, right? You can intentionally do the opposite. Not being, what is it called? Like over positivity. But just understanding that with strength and understanding that the Two of Cups is inside, masculine, feminine, you can make it through. You do not need another person. Five of Cups is feeling a lot of regret, feeling left out, but it's in reverse. You're no longer dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. There's things you would like to change, but you can't, and you're okay with that. You're going to keep moving forward, even in the face of fear. 7 of Coins, 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Coins, the Chariot. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Coins with the Prince of Discs. So what I'm seeing is you let go of all the past, the things you could not change. You could change you. Yes, you can. You can change your environment. You can change your job. You can change everything about you. But you can't change another person, especially a mindset. Okay? So you can encourage them, but if they don't believe in themselves, then they're never going to believe what you're saying. You need to understand that. So then what happens is it's just you're wasting your energy trying to make somebody else feel how they should feel. Okay? So you have to be careful of that. Don't give too much. Okay? A lot of people see you as a mystery. It's because you have this hidden knowledge. You understand that the only way somebody can learn is to really go through it. Hands-on is the best way to learn. Yes, sure, you can learn from other people, which I really do encourage you to learn from people's experiences. But some people, such as myself, we learn the hard way. So that's why I don't judge. If you're going through a really hard time right now, understand there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but you may just have to light that bitch up yourself. Because if you're waiting for somebody to save you, they're not gonna. Because most people want you to suffer. Because they're suffering. And then the ones who really want to encourage you to be better, you look at them like they're fake. Like, what's the ulterior motive? Do you see what I mean? Like, people are so used to keeping bad people around. So they're like, yeah, they're going to fuck me over, whatever. And then they get so used to that kind of energy that when there's a good person who really wants to help them, they don't believe in themselves. So they disrespect you because they're hurting. This is why you have to go in hermit mode. Okay, the 2 of Swords. You have a choice, but you're blindfolded a little bit. Or you're just like Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. 7 of Coins. You're choosing to invest in the right things. And somebody wants to invest in you, but they feel guilty. Somebody feels guilty. Because you ghosted them or they ghosted you. Take it as it resonates, guys. There was a lot of resistance, a lot of push and pull. Somebody could be, like I said, an addict. And you embraced your weirdness. You understood that you're not perfect. You could have been an addict at one time, but you embraced your cosmic heart. The devotion you have within yourself is so strong. And you understand that people are trying to hunt after you, but they only be hunted because you have hellhounds protecting you. 7 of Cups. It was somebody from your family. Okay, the 7 of Cups. There was a lot of illusions. And this is why you had to let go of people, places, things, lovers, whatever that was, because of the way you felt inside. You felt like you weren't. You felt guilty. You felt resistance. You felt fearful. You felt there was a lot of illusions. And you also felt that these people had a lot more options than just you. So what it was convenience friends, right? Convenience lover, whatever that is. It's whenever it's okay for them, whenever it's good for them, they'll be around, whenever it benefits them. But as soon as they're good, they're nowhere around. That's the illusion. You're Stevie Wonder to the bullshit, but somebody thought you were going to be naive, like you weren't going to see what's going on with them, but you're intuitive. It's the lovers. Somebody just didn't want to accept that you are kindred spirits, because if that's accepting you would mean that they're have to embrace their weirdness and face their true north. And that's too much work, guys. That's too much work. So you chose to invest in yourself. Now people can say, oh, you're a masculine feminine. Like, no, I'm just know what I want. And there's nobody here to get what I want for me. So I get what I want. I stand up for myself. I'm not going to let somebody take advantage of me. And that's what you're telling people. It's not that I don't like you, or it's not that I don't want you to be in my life, or I don't have this unconditional love for you. It's just I have self-respect, and I know that I need to invest in my time wisely. Whatever you have left on this earth, what are you going to do with it? It's time to invest your time wisely. It's the 10 of Cups. You see what I mean? It's about love. It's about happiness. It's about peace. And peace can't be fucking bought. Not at all, man. How many people you know are peaceful, work at a 9-to-5 job? There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 job. I would definitely jump on a 9-to-5 job. But some of us don't have friends, family, people who will encourage us to do something with our life. So we have to take it upon ourselves to build a life for ourselves. 3 of Wands, and you're waiting for something because you've been in hermit mode. Now listen, a lot of people did. They isolated you. They wanted you to feel less than, but it's okay, because in that time of isolation, you invested in yourself and your family, built a whole new world. 9 of Cups, and you have wish fulfillment. It's the 9 of Swords, and there is somebody feeling a lot of guilt because they didn't face their own darkness in order to come and have this 10 of Cups with you. So you built a legacy on your own. Ace of Coins, and somebody sees you as the bag, as the end goal, as valuable. But somebody's in their head because they chose money. 5 of Wands, and now all these people who chose money over the most valuable player, the MVP, they're all fighting together. Why? Because the 4 of Cups. They rejected you. Now they're the ones who are feeling rejected. See, a lot of people lied on you. Now they're feeling mentally entrapped. They can't eat, they can't sleep. They're having bad dreams because somebody's coming towards you. King of Cups, somebody who loves you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. Somebody has this cup for you, but they rejected you. Or you're about to reject this person. Chariot, you're moving forward through all adversities. It's irrelevant what people say. 3 of Cups. Wow. And there's a lot of people who celebrated rejecting you, that you were rejected, that you were ghosted, but they didn't realize that what you were waiting for in hibernation mode was going to be 10 times more than anything these people have ever touched. But they're realizing it now because they see you as the Ace of Discs, and they're fighting with each other now because the 6 of Discs. What you put out, you get back. You invest wisely in your time. You're generous. You're loving. You're the Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag doesn't have to be, guys. Somebody sees you as the warrior princess, warrior queen, warrior king. Take it as it resonates. Whatever you want to, whatever, guys. But the thing is they were insecure about your looks, the way that you carried yourself. Like I said, somebody sees you by yourself, so they see you as a female king. That's what it comes down to. Somebody's insecure because they see you as a female king. Prince of this, they see you fucking get it right out the mud. Start all back over again. 6 of Wands. And get the victory. You powered through third parties, interferences, and everything. You kept doing what you needed to do. Wow. And you got the Magician here. You know why? Because you had all the tools in your toolbox. You're fucking magical beyond measure. And somebody wanted to play games. Want to use manipulation and magic, and now they're scared, feeling guilty because they're feeling resistant, because they refuse to do their own healing because they're scared of what they had conjured up in the past. We all have to take accountability. Don't put out shit if you don't want to get it back. Knight of Swords, somebody's mad because you speak the truth, and you're fire. You're lit. You got fire in your hands. You got all the tools in your toolbox. Earth, air, fire, water to get you what you want. And you are really accomplishing a lot. And somebody feels upset because you are not feeling rejected. You could care less about third parties. And 9 of Cups. Somebody sees you as wish fulfillment. There was just a lot of illusions. And because of that illusion, you walk the fuck away. It says, I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. Wow, yeah, you got a 2 of Cups here, guys. And it's coming in, it's a lover, it's fast. But you're blinded. Like Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. So you don't see nothing, Knight of Swords, but you are speaking up. Somebody's about to speak up. I have decided I want to pursue you and nothing is going to stop me. Expect soon a lot of action on my part. 10 of Cups. Somebody sees you and wants to invest in this relationship or sees you investing in your family. It's the 5 of Cups. Wow, somebody does feel a lot of regret. It says, you trigger my wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on the mistakes and feeling regret. Yeah, somebody feels a lot of regret for walking away from some kind of family or something. The Empress. For walking away from the Empress. You know why they walked away and ghosted you? You still got shit coming in with that 3 of Wands because you're the Empress. Everything you touch turns gold. But listen here. It says, I was deprived of feminine touch in my life. I feel safe. To feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this and I'm ready to embrace you. Like I said, somebody didn't have real nurturing. Clearly, they didn't have support. Okay, I already said this at the beginning. This is why we gave a couple minutes to those people who don't have that support. They always were told that they need to be quiet. Believe me, I know. I'm a generational curse breaker. You know, I was one of those children that they couldn't silence or that died because we chose to speak up against the oppressors. Well, they can't silence us anymore. They can't silence us anymore. And you're the Empress. Now, it could have been a mother figure who deprived somebody of feminine touch, right? And you're not like that. So every time you try to give to them, they didn't believe it. They looked at you like you had some kind of ulterior motive, not realizing that it was all these other people who had ulterior motives. Somebody's waking up, they're in their head, they can't eat, they can't sleep, they see you as wish fulfillment. 6 of Pentacles, and that you are very generous. It says, I am grateful for everything that you gave me, and I want to give back 10 times more. The scales will be balanced very soon. Ancestors are going to balance out the scales, guys. There's a lot of people fighting over money in the background, or fighting for you because you're the most valuable player, the most valuable thing in the world. Queen of Wands, as I say that, I feel more optimistic about life and ready to get out and of my shell to share my joy and ideas with the rest of the world. You are getting out of your shell. And people know this. That's why they're fighting. They're trying to make up all kinds of shit in the background, try to do magic to get you stuck, get you blocked again. But somebody, baby. Somebody's in their fucking head. The Magician. Yeah, they're in their fucking head. They're trying to manifest you. It says, I started to notice all the shorts and signs and coincidences and realize they're my own power in creating them. I'm working on manifesting you. Somebody is realizing that they manifested the life that they're sitting in, the third parties, the rejection, you rejecting them. They manifested this. It's the 10 of Wands. These third parties are burdened because you are still moving through all adversities like a bat out of fucking hell, like fucking, like Will of the Villain. It is what it is. You know, the villains, they were created. They're not born. Come on, guys. I tend to take on more risks than I can handle so I can distract myself from my feelings until I fall into exhaustion or illness. That's what these third parties are doing. All because they won't stop fucking watching you and all because you won't stop shining. It is what it is. The Queen of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles. You're choosing to invest in yourself and, you know, it's turning profitable. It says, I'm working day to day towards my future, our future. And our stability. I also want to invest more in spending time with you. Somebody wants to spend a lot of fucking time with you. I mean, like every day, every night. And they feel like sick to their stomach, their heart. Somebody's heart is fucking breaking. It's the 6 of Wands because you're getting victory because you're the sun. You are somebody's light. Oh, that is what it is, guys. Thank you for reminding me of the simple joys of life. It's the happiness that comes from the soul. So pure, innocent, and full of truth. That's you. That's you. Bottom of the deck. It's the Tower. Wow. It's causing a major tower because you're speaking. And somebody's coming towards you and speaking. Magician. They know that you have all the tools in your toolbox to get you whatever you want. That you deserve whatever you want. It says, I keep delaying leaving my comfort zone of bad habits. But now, all has fallen apart. And I'm forced to face my pain in a rough way. Did you see how I just got choked up? Somebody is like choked up because they were resisting this for so long, but they're feeling guilty now because they have to face their fears. This mystery, they need to unlock the ancient secrets that lie within them. Something about plants, something about plants. Maybe somebody is going to be a plant person, a herbalist or something. This is their their purpose. I'm seeing it. But they need to be devoted to something higher than themselves, because right now they have a heart fog. They're on cloud 9. It says mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. That's that 7 of Cups, guys. Somebody is very all over the place, and you don't deal with this. You want consistency, patience, loyalty, dependability, respect. Do you see what I mean? And that's why somebody is mad, because it's a long road to get to you. It's a fucking long-ass road. Delays, trial and tribulations, taking the long way. Somebody took the long way to you, to this real lovers, to this healing. But listen, they're about to pursue you because they decided to. Imposter. Wow. Somebody is triggered by the wounds of the past because they've been with nothing but imposters. And somebody said that they were 10 of Cups, so they invested in that. And they're finding out that it was a fraud. Somebody tried to steal your identity or fake it till they made it, and well, that's not going to work. You're the real Empress. You're the real deal, Holyfield. You hit different. And yeah, these frenemies are all fucked up because they're wearing masks, two-faced. Fake friends, hidden intentions. And you see it. You know it. That's why somebody ghosted you. Because a lot of people talk shit. But a lot of people are very grateful for how you give. And the scales will be balanced soon. Don't worry about it. Because you are adulting. You are not dealing with this childish energy. You have matured. And you're being responsible and taking and keeping shit in check. Unlike these other people, that's why you have the wish fulfillment. That's why you're able to give, because you give yourself. You only give from a full cup. Because if you don't take care of yourself and give when you can, you will feel resentment, inevitably hating, being a frenemy, trying to be a pick-me, a fucking imposter, whatever. Anyways, somebody sees you as very powerful, very fucking powerful, and they may have wanted to try to be you, but nobody can ever replace you guys. You're too fucking valuable. And that's why people are all up in their feels. It could be the same-sex relationship. Somebody has a crush on you, and because you don't fuck with the same sex, they're upset. Deep love, soul connection, feeling home. Now, somebody could feel at home with you. And that's why a lot of people are fighting in the background. Because you ain't got no time to play games with people. If they want to do the work, then fine. They're going to do the work. But you're not there to hold their hand every step of the fucking way. That's not your responsibility. And somebody has receipts. That there was somebody using magic on you. And on a King of Cups. Somebody who loved you so that they would reject you. There's evidence. Guilty as charged. Somebody's being fucking exposed. And it could be this imposter. Somebody trying to doppelgang you. Take it as it resonates. But this whole group is feeling burdened. They took too many fucking risks trying to supersize themselves. Somebody wanted to, it says doing too much, excessive, overindulging. They did too much. And there's clearly receipts. Somebody wanted to be in this gluttony kind of energy. They wanted it all. And they wanted you to have nothing. And now they see you working day in and day out. Not tirelessly, just doing what you need to do. And somebody wants to spend some time with you because you're powerful. Make believe. Wow. It says fantasy, feeling into illusions and disappointments. Somebody really fed into these illusions about you, so they didn't give it to you at all. They really thought that you were living some kind of make-believe life when now they're waking up from the illusion. And that's why they're so scared. They're realizing that they're the ones who lived in a make-believe life, not you, that you were always protected. And that's why a lot of people thank you, because you remind them of the simple joys in life, the happiness that comes from the soul pure innocence. Hey, babe, how are you feeling? Okay, 1 second, guys, okay? Hi, guys, I'm back. My poor oldest son is not feeling very well. I was just taking some medicine, some Tylenol. But there's a lot of people who really are thanking you. They want to. They're coming in to remind you of all the good that you have done, and you are going in to remind somebody else of all the good that they've done. Not to stay in the darkness, not to stay in the depression, but to just tell the truth, even if it's ugly, even if people don't want to hear it. Just speak, because it's going to help you. It's going to let go of whatever's holding on, this guilt, this shame, this fear. Okay? So tiptoeing. It says, acting shady, sneaking around, and avoiding getting caught up. So somebody's sneaking around. They're acting shady. They're avoiding getting caught up, okay? And it's because of this squad, this third party. Somebody was just a pick me. They wanted too much, so they wanted overindulgent. They're overindulgent is what it comes down to. They're greedy. These are close friends. These could have been close friends of yours who stabbed you in the back and are feeling guilty now. There's a lot of mixed emotions. Birds of a feather flock together, guys. Heart of the deck, it's the body shaming. Somebody body shamed you. But it's in reverse. They only body shamed you because you said no to them. Oh, Lord. It's not today. It says left on red, not in the mood, and avoidance. It's in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to avoid you anymore. They keep delaying, leaving their comfort zone of bad habits, but now all has fallen apart. So even in our lives, our shit falls apart. And we have to rebuild because we knew that why it's falling apart is because it wasn't for us. But the more we stay in that environment, the harder it gets. And the more we lose, guys. Somebody just couldn't take the fact that they were hunting after you because they loved you. And somebody's got receipts. And somebody went with an imposter who pretended to be mature, but they weren't. They were just there for the money, to indulge. And somebody feels like they're tiptoeing around somebody, these fake friends, because all these friends are in this make-believe fantasy world that they said that you, my beautiful collective, were in. Illusions, right? This is why you gotta loosen your grip. Somebody is falling, really falling, and they see you getting the 6 of Wands. Never works, guys. It never works. You're facing your true north. You're embracing your weirdness. And it's time to show others that we're all a little mad. We're all a little different. Okay, so with the villain deck, not in the reverse. Okay, with the villain deck, we got the Knight of Wands. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse. And we got the Hermit in reverse. I want to get 6 cards for the villain deck, okay? Let's see what's going on here. We got the Ace of Wands underneath the Knight of Wands in reverse. We got the World in reverse underneath the 10 of Wands in reverse. And we got the King of Cups in reverse underneath the Hermit in reverse. There was a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in reverse. So this is very emotionally unstable. Doesn't have to be male, female, whatever. Somebody ghosted you because of this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They didn't have any stability. I love you, Beb. I hope you feel better. They don't have any stability, no love, no guidance, and they're feeling like there's a missed opportunity, a lack of closure in their life because of the shit that they did to you. Somebody is a player, but that player has a lot of passion for you, and that's why they disrespected you. They alienated you, and now they're feeling guilty because everything in their life has just stopped or is about to stop. Take it as it resonates, guys, or they're in the same spot that they've been in for the last 10, 15 years, for fuck's sakes. And they see you molding and changing every 5 years. See the difference? That's intimidating all on its own. Bottom of the deck, the Sun in reverse. That's why somebody is depressed, because they see you as the Sun in the upright. That's why they tried to shut you out. Try to make sure that people didn't see the truth about you by a lie or something. Wow. As I said, a lie. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, because I am intuitive Tasha. So the card is going to come out into my hand as I'm saying the word, or after they say the word. It is what it is. 7 of Swords. There could have been like this Jafar kind of energy, right? Somebody who wanted it all. They may not wanted to share a job, an opportunity, or this could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend's best friend. They didn't want to share. Why? Because if they shared, then that would mean their ulterior motives. So even if this is a mother, right? They didn't want to share because then that means that their son, their daughter is going to have a mind of their own, which means that eventually they're going to see the corrupt organization, the people around them, and they're going to eliminate themselves from that. So what they do is say that, oh, that person's going to make you move away from us. Like, well, why don't you move properly? So then this way, when people do wake up, they're not going to eliminate themselves from you. It is what it is, but they don't want to take accountability. So instead, they gaslight. They make people feel like they're not good enough, they have nothing, and it's because that's how they feel about themselves. So they alienate people who are going to encourage them to do better. And then the people who you're trying to encourage to do better, if they don't feel it inside because they have these imposters trying to feed them nonsense about you, then they're going to be stuck. Somebody is stuck in analysis paralysis, fearful. And whoever has lied on you is in a depression because you're leveling up. And you have an emperor to match your empress. It is what it is. Heart of the deck, it's this 8 of Cups. This emperor is walking away from friends, family, acquaintances, and having a mind of their own. They need to understand that it's okay to not be okay. But you need to speak on it. There is a mystery that needs to be unlocked. It's time to devote yourself to moving forward, to making life a moving prayer, to making love to life, for fuck's sakes. And to putting the past behind you, to no longer live in a fantasy world. Okay, it's so good to live, like to romanticize life, you know, but you need to understand that you can't be over positive. Shit is real, and you need to keep it real. Shock. There's a lot of people who are fucking shocked. It's bait motel and then book in reverse. They're shocked because forbidden. Somebody said you were forbidden. Like somebody may have even tried to call upon the spirits to come in and attack you in some kind of way, not realizing that you have hellhounds. You're both light and dark, guys. You're innocent. But you know where you came from. You weren't always innocent. Do you see what I mean? Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. In the reverse, it says test the limits. You tested the limits. Somebody's testing the limits to the people around them. And there's a lot of people who are shocked because you have tested the limits and you have overcame. Psycho. It says, I just want to make a change. That's what you wanted. You just wanted to make a change. And in the upright says, don't let your guard down. You ain't letting your guard down. You have made the choices you need to make. Now, people could have done a bunch of forbidden shit, but that doesn't mean you can't redeem yourself. You just don't want to deal with this fucking nasty birds of a feather kind of energy. You're not that kind of person. You don't flock with those people, and that's fine. That's why they talk shit about you, because the book is in the reverse. It says, you'll see him if you look. In the reverse says, will turning the page open Pandora's box? Somebody is so worried that if they turn the page, if they walk away from this thing, that it's going to open up this big, and it is, it's going to open up a whole new world for somebody. They're going to tap into the unlocked secrets. And that's what you did. You tapped into the unlocked secrets of this world. And that's why nobody can really tell you anything. But you learn every day. Do you see what I mean? Like, you know you're wrong. You admit when you're wrong. But there's something about you, Emperor in reverse, that has made somebody really upset. Emperor in reverse with the moon in reverse. There was somebody who tried to abuse you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. It could be a boss, could be a father figure, could be the distorted masculine. But whatever they did, trying to group up with a whole bunch of people in this devil energy. Wow, that devil card just flew out my motherfucking hand. Somebody is obsessed with you, try to control you, and now put themselves in a really fucked up situation, not realizing that maybe somebody did death magic, manipulation, or tried to conjure you up underneath that moon. Full moon in Aries, right? But no. They didn't realize the hellhounds are on your back. They wanted the hellhounds to be on your back, but now they're on their back. The devil is here. Somebody is very, very obsessed with you. But the devil loves you. And the devil needs to take a fucking loss and have several motherfucking seats because you're too spirited. Oh no, this is two-faced. Wow, somebody is two-faced. Because they're too spirited. You're taking a loss underneath this moon. Okay, we're all taking a little bit of a loss, especially because of this codependent energy. But remember, when one door closes, another one opens. And you need to understand that there is a lot of two-faced people living a fucking double life. Somebody wants to be with you or be with your partner. Twin flame, but they're a fucking time waster. It could be your twin flame. Take it as it resonates. Somebody you're with that's with your twin flame or you thought was your twin flame. They're a habitual time waster or they're around people like this. You need to install hope. Help other people evolve, okay, guys? So that everybody can go towards their North Node. We are all valuable. But the thing is somebody's feeling very shameful about the past. Ancestors, do what they will. Okay? It's time to do what you need to do. As long as you're not hurting yourself or another person, it's fine. Because we're living in the 5th dimension now. This is the age of Aquarius, guys. Never mind the laws of the laws of the 3D. It's time for the laws of attraction. Now, somebody could be a Scorpio warrior. Now, the Scorpio is the death. There is major transformations and endings. Because you're the warrior. You have this heart and you believe in your dreams. And you also believe in other people's dreams. So, this basic bitch is really feeling some kind of way. Somebody who upholds the status quo of stereotypes of their gender without realizing it and engages typical unoriginal behavior of dress, speech, but somehow thinks they're special. Somebody is really mad because they picked a basic bitch. Somebody they thought was special. And you started meditating. You're open to new things because you're on your purpose. And you're on and popping. Something is on and popping. You're getting up in life. And somebody wants to throw it down because they're a playboy. And you see them. And they need to own their own. If they're a fucking player, they need to own their own. And say that they got a bunch of bitches on their fucking roster. Own their shit.